For 10 unforgettable seasons, Friends became the heart of television. Today, we look back at the iconic cast from 1994 to 2004 and see how they've changed 31 years later. From joyful successes to emotional losses, this is the journey of the stars who shaped an era. Courtney Cox, born in 1964, became the organized heart of a generation as Monica Geller in Friends at 30. She was the glue that held the group together. Her character was the essential, high-energy chef whose obsession with cleanliness and competitive spirit defined the show's comedic rhythm. Her romance with Chandler Bing remains one of television's greatest love stories. Currently, at 61, this beloved icon is thriving as a producer and director while enjoying life with her partner and daughter. Her performance as Monica is the gold standard for sitcom ensemble acting. Julia Roberts, born in 1967, gave an unforgettable guest performance as Susie Moss in Friends at 28. As the biggest movie star in the world at the time, her appearance in the Super Bowl episode was a cultural phenomenon. Her character was the essential mechanism for a hilarious revenge plot against Chandler Bing. Her charm and comedic timing while leaving Chandler stranded in a restroom stall were pure magic. Currently at 58, this Academy Award-winning superstar remains Hollywood royalty, balancing high-profile film roles with her family life. Her cameo remains the most famous guest appearance in the show's history. David Schwimmer, born in 1966, became a comedic legend as the paleontologist Ross Geller in Friends at 27. He was the show's emotional anchor and its master of physical comedy. His character was the essential, geeky romantic whose on-again, off-again relationship with Rachel Green defined the series' central narrative. His delivery of lines like "we were on a break" and "pivot" became instant cultural catchphrases. Currently at 59, this acclaimed actor and director remains deeply involved in theater and television, enjoying a respected career in both drama and comedy. His portrayal of Ross is a masterclass in timing and vulnerability. Paul Rudd, born in 1969, joined the cast late as the lovable Mike Hannigan in Friends at 33. He was the miracle who finally tamed Phoebe's eccentric heart. His character was the perfect blend of normalcy and dry wit, proving he could hang with the tight-knit group. He famously became the crap bag to her Princess Consuela. Currently at 56, this ageless Marvel superhero is happily married with 2 children, continuing to charm the world while seemingly refusing to grow old. Matt LeBlanc, born in 1967, stole the show as the lovable, food-loving actor Joey Tribbiani in Friends at 27. He was the show's big heart and its comedic engine. His catchphrase, "How you doing?" became the decade's ultimate pickup line. His bond with Chandler defined the concept of a bromance. Currently at 58, he keeps a lower profile, enjoying a quiet life as a devoted father to his daughter, while carrying the cherished memory of his on-screen best friend. Bruce Willis, born in 1955, delivered a hilarious Emmy Award-winning guest arc as Paul Stevens in Friends at 45. He was the terrifying father of Ross's girlfriend, who ended up crying in unconventional places. His love machine mirror pep talk remains one of the funniest physical comedy moments in the series. Currently at 70, this action legend has retired from acting due to his battle with frontotemporal dementia, surrounded by the love and protection of his devoted family. Brad Pitt, born in 1963, created a frenzy with his guest role as Will Colbert in Friends at 37. As Jennifer Aniston's real-life husband at the time, playing a character who founded the I Hate Rachel Green Club was the ultimate meta joke. His intense, brooding stare at Rachel provided one of the show's most memorable Thanksgiving episodes. Currently at 61, this Academy Award winner remains a titan of cinema, actively producing major films and enjoying his life at the top of the industry. Lisa Kudrow, born in 1963, created one of TV's most unique characters as Phoebe Buffay in Friends at 31. She was the show's whimsical soul. Her performance of Smelly Cat became a global anthem. She brought a brilliant, eccentric warmth that balanced the group perfectly. Currently, at 62, this Emmy Award winner continues to be a creative force, producing hit shows and enjoying a grounded life with her husband of nearly 30 years and their son. Reese Witherspoon, born in 1976, sparkled as Rachel's spoiled younger sister Jill Green in Friends at 24. Though brief, her arc was memorable for her fierce rivalry with Rachel and her attempt to date Ross. She showed the early comedic brilliance that would make her a superstar. Currently at 49, this Academy Award winner is a Hollywood power broker, running her media empire while lovingly co-parenting her 3 children as she enters a new chapter of her life. Matthew Perry, born in 1969, gave the performance of a lifetime as the sarcastic, lovable Chandler Bing in Friends at 25. He was the show's comedic genius, the king of one-liners who used humor to hide his pain. His evolution from an insecure commitment phobe to a loving husband and father was the series' most touching journey. He passed away tragically in 2023 at 54. His legacy is not just the laughter he gave the world, but the Matthew Perry Foundation, which continues his lifelong mission to help others battling addiction. Tom Selleck, born in 1945, charmed the world as the sophisticated ophthalmologist Dr. Richard Burke in Friends at 51. He was the ultimate mature boyfriend, the man who forced Monica and the audience to ask tough questions about love and timing. His mustache and dignity made him the show's most memorable recurring love interest. Currently at 80, this television legend enjoys a peaceful life on his California ranch with his family, remaining active and grateful for his enduring career. Christina Applegate, born in 1971, delivered a comedic masterclass as Rachel's hilariously toxic sister, Amy Green, in Friends at 30. She was the ultimate embodiment of entitlement and bluntness, arriving like a hurricane to insult everyone, and famously forget her own niece's name. Her performance was so electric that she won an Emmy Award for a role that only appeared twice. She was the perfect, chaotic mirror to Rachel's growth. Currently, at 53, this brave and beloved star is courageously navigating her life with multiple sclerosis, surrounded by the love of her husband and daughter, while continuing to inspire fans with her resilience. Cole Sprouse, born in 1992, played Ross's son Ben Geller in Friends starting at just 8 years old. He was the adorable, mischievous face of the next generation. His scenes with Jennifer Aniston, particularly the pranks taught to him by Rachel, provided some of the show's sweetest and funniest parenting moments. He was the physical proof of Ross's complicated romantic history. Currently at 33, this former child star has evolved into a global heartthrob and a respected actor on Riverdale, enjoying a successful career in photography and a happy life with his longtime girlfriend. Maggie Wheeler, born in 1961, created the most iconic recurring character in sitcom history as Janice Littman-Guralnick in Friends at 33. She was the nasal-voiced nightmare that Chandler could never quite escape. Her catchphrase, "Oh my God," and her machine gun laughter became the show's most famous sound effect. She was the brilliantly annoying obstacle who constantly tested the group's patience and Chandler's resolve. Currently at 64, this talented actress and choir director is living a joyous, harmonious life with her husband of over 30 years and their 2 daughters, forever embracing the laughter she gave the world. Jennifer Aniston, born in 1969, became a global phenomenon as Rachel Green in Friends at 25. She was the runaway bride who started it all, rushing into Central Perk and into our hearts. Her journey from a spoiled rich girl to a successful fashion executive was the show's most empowering arc. Her hair defined a decade, and her romance with Ross defined a generation of television viewers. Currently, at 56, this Emmy and Golden Globe winner remains one of the most powerful women in Hollywood, starring in hit dramas and thriving in her personal life with a focus on wellness and her close circle of friends. Danny DeVito, born in 1944, gave one of the most hilarious and unexpected cameos in Friends history as Roy the Stripper at 59. He was the last-minute replacement for Phoebe's bachelorette party, a weeping, out-of-shape performer dressed as a police officer. His performance was a masterclass in physical comedy, turning a cringe-inducing situation into pure gold as he sobbed about his life while trying to execute a sexy routine. His emotional breakdown while performing his Officer Goodbody act was the perfect absurd highlight of the final season. Currently at 81, this Hollywood legend shows no signs of slowing down, continuing to star in hit comedies and enjoying his status as a beloved cultural icon. James Michael Tyler, born in 1962, played the iconic bleached blonde manager of Central Perk, Gunther, starting at 32. He was the 7th friend, the silent observer who was hopelessly in love with Rachel Green for 10 years. His character was the mechanism for the show's funniest deadpan reactions and muttered insults at Ross. "I dropped a cup." He represented the audience, always watching the main group from the sidelines with envy and adoration. Yet he was the one who kept their coffee cups full. He passed away from prostate cancer in 2021 at 59. His legacy as the most frequent and beloved guest star is eternal, forever keeping the coffee warm at Central Perk in our memories. Kathleen Turner, born in 1954, played the bold and unforgettable role of Charles Bing, Chandler's drag queen father, in Friends at 47. She was the glamorous, deep-voiced headliner of a Las Vegas drag revue known as Helena Handbasket. Her character was the source of Chandler's childhood trauma, but also the center of a touching reconciliation arc. Her presence commanded the screen, forcing Chandler to confront his past with humor and eventual acceptance. Her chemistry with Matthew Perry was electric, poignant, and filled with sharp wit. Currently at 71, this screen icon continues to teach acting and perform on stage, finding joy in mentoring the next generation of artists. Names and it's Jon Favreau, born in 1966, played the eccentric billionaire Pete Becker in Friends at 30. He was the tech genius who swept Monica off her feet, taking her to Rome for pizza on their first date. However, he broke her heart with his insane obsession to become the ultimate fighting champion. His character was the perfect mix of charm and delusion, providing one of the show's most memorable and physically painful breakups as he appeared in a full body cast, refusing to give up his dream. Currently, at 59, this visionary filmmaker is one of the most powerful creative forces in Hollywood, shepherding the Star Wars and Marvel universes while continuing to innovate in storytelling. Elliot Gould, born in 1938, played the lovable, unfiltered Jack Geller in Friends at 56. He was the hilarious patriarch who famously buried his beloved Porsche with packages of lasagna to commit insurance fraud. His character was the perfect comedic foil to his hypercritical wife, often oblivious to social cues. "I'm just saying you can't serve turkey without gazpacho," but possessing a deep, bumbling warmth for his children. Whether revealing family secrets or comforting Monica after a breakup, his deadpan delivery defined the embarrassing but loving dad trope. Currently, at 87, this Hollywood icon continues his tireless dedication to his craft, actively working in film and television with iconic presence. Terry Garr, born in 1944, played the eccentric Phoebe Abbott in Friends at 52. She was revealed as Phoebe Buffy's birth mother, a character who perfectly explained the origins of Phoebe's unique personality. As a real estate agent in Montauk, her scatterbrained charm and quirky demeanor mirrored Lisa Kudrow's performance beautifully, creating an instant, believable family connection. She provided the missing piece of Phoebe's identity puzzle with humor and warmth, proving that eccentricity runs in the family. She passed away recently from complications of multiple sclerosis in October 2024 at 79. Her legacy as a comedy legend and the spirited mother of Phoebe remains a cherished part of the series. Giovanni Ribisi, born in 1974, played Phoebe's erratic but lovable half-brother, Frank Buffet Jr., in Friends at 20. He was the hilarious, slightly unhinged kid who liked to melt stuff but possessed a heart of gold. His character arc was surprisingly sweet, falling in love with his much older home economics teacher, Alice, and famously asking Phoebe to be their surrogate because they couldn't conceive. His frantic energy and naive dedication to fatherhood created some of the show's funniest and most heartwarming storylines involving the triplets. Currently at 50, this versatile actor continues to deliver compelling performances in major films and series, constantly pushing the boundaries of his craft. Hank Azaria, born in 1964, played the sweet, soft-spoken scientist David in Friends at 30. He was the one that got away for Phoebe, the brilliant physicist who tragically had to leave for Minsk to study positronic distillation. His character represented the heartbreaking sacrifice of love for career, and his returns were always filled with longing and awkward charm. He was the perfect, gentle rival to Mike Hannigan, forcing Phoebe to make the ultimate choice about her future happiness in the later seasons. Currently at 61, this multi-Emmy-winning actor remains a powerhouse in voice acting and television, continuing to entertain audiences worldwide with his incredible range. Morgan Fairchild, born in 1950, played the glamorous erotic novelist Nora Tyler Bing in Friends at 45. She was the sophisticated, sexually liberated mother who was the complete opposite of her neurotic son, Chandler. Her character was famous for her lack of filter, famously embarrassing Chandler on national television, with intimate stories about his childhood, and notably sharing a scandalous kiss with Ross that nearly destroyed his friendship with Chandler. She brought a layer of high camp and Hollywood sheen to the series, perfectly explaining why Chandler used humor as a defense mechanism against his unconventional upbringing. Currently, at 75, this timeless beauty remains an active actress and a passionate, tireless advocate for HIV/AIDS awareness and environmental causes. Christina Pickles, born in 1935, played the hypercritical matriarch Judy Geller in Friends at 59. She was a sophisticated nightmare of Monica's existence, delivering backhanded compliments with terrifying elegance while constantly critiquing her daughter's hair, ears, and life choices. Her character was the mechanism for Monica's deep-seated neuroses, famously favoring Ross as the family's medical marvel, while conveniently forgetting Monica even existed at times. Her comedic timing in dismissing her daughter while blindly coddling her son created some of the show's sharpest satirical moments about family dysfunction. Currently at 90, this Emmy-winning legend remains passionate about her art, continuing to grace the screen with her enduring elegance. Ron Liebman, born in 1937, gave a terrifyingly hilarious performance as Rachel's father, Dr. Leonard Green, in Friends at 58. He was the ultimate intimidating father figure, a man who could reduce Ross Geller to a trembling mess with a single glare. His character was abrasive, rich, and notoriously difficult to please, famously dissecting restaurant bills to calculate the tip and insulting Ross's profession at every opportunity. Despite his harsh exterior and his shouting matches, he provided a crucial context for Rachel's sheltered upbringing and her courageous struggle to break free financially. He passed away from pneumonia in 2019 at 82. His legacy as the most frightening yet unforgettable parent in the series remains a masterclass in commanding screen presence. Helen Baxendale, born in 1970, played the pivotal role of Emily Waltham in Friends at 28. She was the charming British woman who swept Ross off his feet, leading to a whirlwind romance and an ill-fated London wedding. Her character faced the ultimate humiliation when Ross said the wrong name at the altar, transforming her from a sweet girlfriend into a controlling, jealous wife who famously demanded Ross sell his furniture and cut ties with Rachel. She was the essential obstacle that tested the group's dynamic and ultimately proved that Ross's heart belonged elsewhere. Currently at 55, she leads a quiet private life away from the limelight, prioritizing her time with her partner and their 3 children. Jane Sibbett, born in 1962, played Ross's ex-wife Carol Willick in Friends at 32. She was the sweet, patient, and progressive voice who navigated a complicated co-parenting dynamic after realizing her true self and leaving Ross for Susan. Her character was pivotal in the early seasons, providing a grounded, loving presence as the mother of Ben, and often acting as the mediator between her neurotic ex-husband and her prickly new partner. She famously anchored the show's groundbreaking lesbian wedding episode, infusing the event with genuine emotion, dignity, and love that resonated with millions of viewers. Currently at 62, she remains an active creative force, dedicating herself to directing, producing, and connecting with fans worldwide. Mike Haggerty, born in 1954, played the intimidating yet surprisingly graceful building Superintendent Mr. Trieger in Friends at 41. He was the blue-collar authority figure who held the power to evict Monica and Rachel for illegal subletting, famously making Joey cry with his threats. However, his character revealed a hidden depth in one of the show's most charming storylines when he practiced ballroom dancing with Joey to impress a girl at the Super Bowl. His transformation from a gruff enforcer to a nimble dancer showed the show's ability to find heart in every character. He passed away from a seizure in 2022 at 67. His memorable performance as the dancing superintendent remains a beloved highlight of the series. Jessica Hecht, born in 1965, played the sharp-tongued Susan Bunch in Friends at 29. She was the definitive antagonist to Ross in the early seasons, creating a hilarious and intense rivalry over Carol's affections and Baby Ben's upbringing. Her character was the essential sarcastic foil, famously clashing with Ross over everything from the baby's surname to who got to hold him first. Her dry wit and biting banter provided some of the show's best verbal sparring matches, yet she eventually revealed a softer side, showing deep commitment to her new family unit alongside Carol and Ross. Currently at 60, this Tony-nominated actress continues her tireless dedication to the stage and screen, delivering acclaimed performances in major productions. Which Friends cast member left the deepest mark on you? Subscribe for more emotional then and now journeys.